Yo, what is going on, everybody? We're going to be reading about Luke Cage today, also one of the more notable heroes in all of Marvel. I feel like everybody knows who this is. As a young man, Carl Lucas was in a street gang with his pal Willis Stryker. Lucas went straight while Stryker rose through the ranks. After the Maggie and nearly killed Stryker, his girlfriend Reva Connors ended their relationship and sought solace with Lucas. Believing his friend had betrayed him, Stryker framed Lucas for possession of drugs. Sent to prison, Lucas volunteered to be a test subject for a super soldier experiment in order to obtain an early parole. An angry guard tried to murder him by altering the experiment. Instead of killing him, the process reacted with the unique body chemistry and gave him superpowers. He escaped prison, faked his death, and adopted the name Luke Cage. Needing money, Luke decided to become a hero for hire, sometimes using the name Power Man. He started out fighting normal crooks like his old friend Stryker, now calling himself Diamondback, but graduated to battling supervillains and working with other superheroes. Cage joined the Defenders and substituted for the Thing in the Fantastic Four for a short time. Blackmailed by Bushmaster into kidnapping Misty Knight, Luke met and teamed up with her and her boyfriend, Danny Rand, Iron Fist. Together they worked to clear his name and later worked for Misty Nightwing's Restorations detective agency. Luke and Danny began their own agency, Heroes for Hire, but when Danny was seemingly killed, Luke was blamed for the crime and went into hiding until Danny returned. Luke began a relationship with Jessica Jones, aka the hero Joel, and the two had a baby, Danielle, and got married. Cage then joined the New Avengers and would side with Captain America during the Civil War. When Danielle was kidnapped by a Skrull during the Secret Invasion, a desperate Luke made a deal with Norman Osborn to find his daughter. Following Osborn's dark reign, Iron Man sold the Avengers mansion to Luke so that he could create his own roster of Earth's mightiest heroes. Leadership suited Cage. He also took charge of the Thunderbolts and ultimately became the mayor of New York City in order to oppose the previous mayor, Wilson Fisk. Once in power, Mayor Cage took steps to reposition Fisk's superhero hunting Thunderbolts program and bring it back into line with his values. It became the only official sanctioned hero team operating in the city, led by Hawkeye. Although he had been reluctant to become part of the system once elected, Luke decided that he should try and use his new position to effect greater change to improve the lives of everyone in the city he loves so much. Alright, honestly, so I knew about the Luke Cage show for a while, but I never watched it because I honestly just find Luke Cage kind of boring. But I'll give this story a 5 out of 5. It was actually pretty interesting. There was enough information in it, of course. Like I said, we kind of knew who Luke Cage was. I didn't know everything about him, and I still don't, of course, because these books don't tell you all of that. But I will give this one a 5 out of 5. Let me know what you guys think about Luke Cage.